Hello in cyberspace. This is age-graded racing in the 40 to 49 category. Looks like a pretty good crowd, and I have a suspicion that we might be racing with the other cats as well, at least with them visible. So latch on to those young boys and girls in their 20s and 30s. And also tonight is a bit special because I figure I'll be reaching level 100 during the race, so celebrate that. Michael from Sisu joined us. Great to have him in the race. Very accomplished gravel rider, particularly out on the real roads in South Africa. Let's see if we can hit anyone with a ride on. So this is Danger Noodle. If I'm not mistaken, that means twice Titan's Grove, one from each direction. Not too much elevation this evening. This is part of my tapering schedule. Chasing Pink is starting up next week on Tuesday in the Ecro Tour. So if you're not involved with that, you still have time to sign up. 18 stages in 20 days. Not too many climbs this year, so should be open to pretty much everyone. Hey Seb, how are you doing? Hot in Germany as well, I presume. Definitely heating up in Denmark, about 22, 23 in the shed tonight. So we'll have to get some fans going. Hope they don't make too much noise. We'll find out. Oh, John Larkin as well, from the Kaboom crowd. Seriously fast. What's it called? No. Yeah, not an octogenarian. What's it called when you're 60? Cold and wet. Oh, Miguel. Yeah, really should be outside, but not always an option. And Zwift racing is fun as well, and safe. I'll try, Miguel. Oh, we got power-ups. Arrow. Looks like a pretty good crowd. Good fun. So I suspect the bees are the younger ones. Yeah, Hexa, that would make sense. Hexagenarian, maybe you can Google it, Lee, and see if it's actually a term. If not, let's take out a patent. Dan Manello, know his name as well. closer to the front. We can see what's happening. Somebody's doing what? Frenchman. Oh, once again, yeah, I don't know if we're foilly. Maybe it just proves that we're at least as smart as the world, or you are, since you were the one who came up with it. Let's try and use a feather. Oh, sorry, the arrow in a bit. Hope we get another one. Looks like we have one of the beast mode riders. Yeah, it's good, pretty good lead. Did it once, maybe twice. Pretty good. Anyway, did some ladder racing yesterday with Sisu. The Haraka team were trying to defend our number one spot, but the beast mode guys were just too strong. Beat us pretty handily on a route with New York KOM. Twice. But as we say, it's fine to move in the rankings once in a while. Even sloths move once or twice a day. I feel like I have to warn you already, I might be removing the jersey at one point. This is the Sisu branded Pinky jersey. Pinky means, you guessed it, in Finnish, in honor of the Giro starting this weekend. Not that anyone's following that, I imagine. We're all waiting for the Acro equivalent to start on Tuesday. Not sure if we need to get further forward here. Not too much. Don't see anything getting away at this point. Another piece of news. I found out how to enlarge the font on OBS. So now you will notice that I can actually interact, as well as my lungs will let me anyway. But I can read what you're saying anyway. Oh yeah, Miguel. Was that in what race was that in? On the Danger Noodle? just a random one, or we had a Zwift racing league on here as well, I believe. I'm not sure I have, Miguel, but it's a Finnish term. Oh, there's Richard, powering off like he's wont to do. Anyway, sisu, it's a Finnish term, has a lot of connotations, but means grit, determination, that sort of thing. You get the idea. So it's kind of a term we try to live up to on the team. It's okay to cry, but get up afterwards. And we do cry a lot. Also have fun though. So it's not an abbreviation, it's just a Finnish word. I've always found Finnish to be one of the most insane languages on earth. I had a few Finnish friends when I was younger. They tried to teach me, but I was just too drunk. I only remember lopeta, which means stop. And I'm not quite sure why I know that word in particular. No reason to dig into that. But of course, if anyone wants to try out some team racing, be it ZRL or ladder racing or team racing in the Acro or whatever, you're welcome to join us. Just try it out if you want. sisu.racing, there's a form you fill out and join the Discord. Perkele, I remember that's a word. I don't remember what it means though. Of course there's yksi, kaksi, kolme, which is 1, 2, 3. And I also remember from the shampoo bottle that shampoo means something like hoitoinen. I'm not sure how much Finnish you know, Lauritz. You must have some dealings with the Finns since you live so close to the border. Oh, got a feather. That'll come in handy on Titans. Oh, sorry. Now's the time. Would be nice, Miguel. That would kind of be a cool way to separate. Give all the 60-year-olds some burritos. Slow down the youngins. Yeah. Oh, but you must know some words at least. You must know lopeta. Your parents must have said that to you, even though you were very well behaved and very considerate person. fun fact is that one of the languages that Finnish is most closely related to is Hungarian. So there's that. Part of the same linguistic family. I feel like Spanish is a bit different, Miguel. Even though you don't speak it, you tend to pick it up, at least parts of it, through popular media, pop culture, just bits and pieces. And if you've been taught a bit of those my age grade, one of them is let's see if this guy wants to bring us back. There's no steering. No reason for me to push the button. Oh, Sami. Is that related to Norwegian or Finnish, or is that a completely different language? All right. I imagine Sami might be older. Hey Rob, I see you drop by. We're just discussing language. These guys are hammering it pretty well. Surprised the pack is hanging on. I'm not sure I should be this knackered at this point. Get some air. the young guy's cheeks. Yep. Should be close. Seb. Maybe even on the Titans KOM. Maybe at the top, that would be fun. Oh, nice. About 100 meters too soon. Or a kilometer maybe. Cheers, Miguel. Feels good. Not much different, to be honest. I'm not going to experiment, even though it sounds enticing. This all seems a bit tough. Oh yeah, extra power on the right arm. Give up lots of those. I have to admit, part of me figured it would be slightly less of a load during an age-graded race, but it's not really feeling like it at this point. And then there's even a guy, a blue guy out front. Hopefully we'll catch on to him in a bit. See if anyone wants to follow. Drag us a bit closer to the Russian. See if I can get with Rich. Strong wheel. The French guy wants to put up watts. Should get back. Upgraded my SL8 as well to the final level. Doesn't feel that much different though. But probably in the fine margins anyway. Oh, Manalo making a small move. Two XP. Let's hit it a bit more than. Yeah, I'm doing too much work. Done with that. Always be on the fastest wheels. I think that might be one of these guys at the moment. Looks like the 40 plus cap is the 30-second as well. And we've got one is in ECAT, so he must be 60 plus. Pretty decent fitness, I would say, considering how I'm feeling. I can give you a ride on down. That's all I can do. Yeah, that was the short and steep. Now we get the long, draggy one. Yeah, he's officially as old as a Caravaggio, Rob. I think there is some kind of rule set, at least, so you have to have a smart trainer and a heart rate monitor. So that might weed out some of the most, shall we say, least chronologically affected, the 60-year-olds. So, who knows? Certainly with a shout, isn't he? But he is a bit hot and cold. +60 gets to the inside line. So how many C's are left? About 5 or 6. Seems like I might be the most knackered. Yeah, Roglic always seems unlikely, doesn't he, for the longer tours? We're happy when he stays on the bike for a week, but 3. Seems like a big ask. So hit the KOM in a bit, back on the old stairway to heaven, or wherever it's leading tonight, you never know. If you can, you're welcome to check if any of these guys are not on Zwift Power in the CCAT. Get me some draft. Yeah, about that time we all right, good to know. Let's give it one more push. Definitely white smoke. That was it. Didn't even drop anyone. Doesn't look like it. Sorry to any Catholics out there, but you have to admit that smoke joke was pretty funny, if I say so myself. Yeah. Caravaggio definitely has some very well-toned muscles, as we all know. So we lost the Russian, so that leaves 4 or 5 Cs. Push again. See if some bees want to get ahead. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of watts. Not achieving a whole lot. So that's one guy used his draft van. Yeah. Too far for me today. Yeah, that paper, as we all know, gets thrown into the furnace and out comes smoke. guys all seem super strong. Yeah, I don't see anyone pipping Caravaggio in the ECAT. So if the French guy's not on Zwift power, I just need to beat 1 to get the podium. I've got a bit of a streak going at the minute. But they can never take away level 100. Or at least I don't think they can. Who knows what they can do if they set their minds to it. Says you, the toughest one here. I'm a bit worried about one of these jokers going long. Still not cleared all of the lactic, I feel like. On another day I might have gone wrong myself, but we've got so many Bs in the pack as well, and I imagine the ACAT wants to sprint for the win as well. Caravaggio, we all know where he's at. It's just, no, he's not on CP, but That was close. Have to oh. Just a second. Cheers, guys. Whew. Just a sec. So, happy with the result, obviously, but this is a route where if you're doing more watts per kilo than your competitors, they're losing out. You're not being smart. So I'll make a mental note of that. Although I attribute some of the blame to you guys, since all the speaking is not doing my lungs any favors. I wish, Niall. I wish. All right. Happy with that. Ready to sell it for a podium in the end, but just caught some draft, and I think the bees overtaking me with all their watts, young watts, probably helped as well. Just get that extra fraction of a second on the line. I think there was one Spanish ACAT, Niall. You could have raced him. That's all right, Rob. That can happen as we age. I see you've done some age-graded races as well. Different challenge, different crowd. Some names you don't usually see, and I guess if I'd thought a bit more carefully, I would have let the bees do the work. New Pope. My phone is on. They're welcome to call. I will respectfully decline. Who's our money on? Is it on the Filipino or the Italian? Would be good with the first Asian Pope, I suppose, but not sure they take geography into account. Hey Matthias, you're just a bit too late to watch the old guys duke it out. You would have been great in the ACAT over those young bucks. Not sure I was referring to anyone cheating, but sorry if I was. Not sure who you are. Dolner. Don't even think I saw your name. But you're welcome to correct me, and I shall apologize. Doesn't really mean too much to me, to be honest. If people are riding on dodgy turbos or whatever they're doing. Yeah, Matthias, it's a long story. I do my commuting outside and my joyriding when I have the time, but lots of kids in the household. It's easier just to get out into the shed. But you're right, it's beautiful outside right now. I am planning a bit of a joyride tomorrow, just to shake out the legs, work on the cyclist tan. But Ole, as I said, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, but please do get in touch on the companion app or wherever. And if I've said something insulting, I shall apologize to you directly. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.